Everyone, I'm out and about again this Saturday afternoon on the dog walk diary. Been back at work, but we'll get straight into it. International break, boring everyone to death, especially when we've got a new manager incoming, and that's what I want to talk about today. Not said a lot about it really, the Amorim in movement, and there's a lot of people saying don't get carried away. We all got very excited about Ten Hag and him changing system and all that lot. And things could go badly wrong at United for Amorim, as they did for Ten Hag. The Premier League's a different beast. The team we know is probably not up to the standard we expect it to be. He's going to change formation, he said it. We've had an interview from him, the first interview from Amorim as United manager. We're up on the Rock again today, where I can sit down and have a quick chat. Apologies if there's any wind noise, try and keep it down. But yeah, he's had his first interview where he said basically he knows what it's like to play in a decent side. He was a team player, played in many positions wherever he was told, come on as a sub. He understands that this is not an individual game, it's a team game. And individuals only shine in a team. He has said that he's going to play his formation when he comes. We will see that and who plays where. A lot of talk about Rashford playing up front as a 9. Do I think he can do it? No. Do I think he can play as a wing back? No. A lot of talk about whether it's wingers or wing backs. I think whenever you're playing a 3 at the back system, regardless if you think they're wingers or wing backs, to me they're always wing backs. When you're off the ball, you fall into almost a back 5. And I think especially in the Premier League, they're going to have to fall into a back 5. You're not going to be able to get away with standing up front in this league. So we will be playing wing backs. Whether they're traditional full backs or whether they're wingers, we will yet to see. I think one of them's probably nailed down in Mazwari, and the other one is up for grabs with everyone else. Rashford, Garnacho, Anthony, Dalot, Ahmad. I think he'd be better playing as one of the 10s in this system, but he could probably do the job. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to talk a bit about the differences I see between when Ten Hag came and we were excited and when Amorim's come in. Because obviously now Ineos are in charge. We've got rid of 7 coaches along with Van Nistelrooy. There's no sentiment there. There's no Van Nistelrooy. There won't be the crowd shouting rude when things are going right, when Amorim's in charge, which is, somebody made that point. It's a good point. You've got a new manager in and Rude's done a decent job for us. And when the new manager's doing well, everyone's shouting Rude's name, the Rude chant. I think it's the right decision to get rid of him personally. And good luck to Rude. I hope he goes on to have a good career and maybe one day comes back. No hard feelings there. But this does look like a turning point in United. Oh, it's definitely the start of the Ineos era. They've gone all out, got this guy, got the structure in. We're changing formation. He talks about how he wants to work as a team. There's no individuals. So all that will hopefully go out the window. And over the next 6 or 7 months till the summer, we're going to see if these so-called players that have been here for way too long can knuckle down and work hard under a manager who's not going to accept moments and is not going to accept you not working for the team. So it's going to be very interesting to see the usual names that are going to come off the list and whether they can cut it. Personally, I think Ineos are going to be ruthless, and I think people like Rashford, Casemiro, maybe Mount, anyone on 200 grand plus, Bruno included, I think I said him, Shaw's up there and he don't play. Anyone like that that's constantly injured in this team or isn't performing, I don't think none of them are safe under Ineos and this Amorim regime, because their set formation's gone. The new structure is in. He's now a head coach and a manager. They're all working together to bring us back to where we need to be. And I know we all got hyped about Ten Hag and it went very wrong, like I said earlier, but I do think Amorim and Ineos are a different kettle of fish this time. He seems very serious, he speaks properly, he handles the media well. Ineos are there over the top with Mabrada and Wilcox now, and Ashworth fully in place as a proper footballing structure. I truly believe that 2028, will we win the league? It's probably very doubtful, but I do believe by that 2028 quote that Barada said that we will be back competing up there as a top 4 team consistently. And that is the bare minimum for a Man United side, to be in the Champions League every year. We should be fighting for titles every single season. And I truly, actually do believe that we will get back there now. I mean, I might be eating my words and going back to this video and look like an idiot in a year or two's time. But I think even if Amorim doesn't work, the next man will come in with players bought under a structure to take the club forward again. There will be none of this chopping and changing style and manager every... I don't mean chopping and changing manager. We might chop and change manager if things don't work. And people are like, we need a manager for 5 years. If Amorim has a win rate of Eric Ten Hag in 2 years, we need to get rid of him. And as harsh as it sounds, Ineos sacked 7 managers from 2019 to this year at Nice. There's a ruthless streak in Ineos in all reality. And I think if in probably 2.5 years again, if Ineos, if he don't work, he's got to go. And it's the same with these players. For me, if a transfer doesn't work beyond 2 seasons, we need to look to move them on. I've said it before, we're a club who holds on to players for way longer than we need to when they underperform. Or, for example, I'll take Bruno for an example. He's been here for 4 or 5 seasons now. We've won a couple of trophies. He's the captain. He's 30 years old. And I'm not going to go into Bruno and what I think of him because he has been a bit better lately. But the facts of the matter is we are not building a team around Bruno Fernandes as the captain of Man United. We're building a youthful side under Ineos, and Bruno is 30. And it's the same with Rashford. These next 6 or 7 months will really tell if Rashford's going to have a future at the club. Bruno will be heavily involved, I do believe. But will he be here in 2028 when we're going to win a league? If he is, I don't think he'll be playing week in, week out like he is now. There will be something else going on there. And I just wanted to do this quick update because I've not made a video for a while since I've been back at work. Just about Amorim, and we're on the international break, and I'm not going to go into everyday videos about just nonsense like every other channel needs to do, because my channel's just my own opinion every few days a week or so on what's going on. International breaks are boring. Let's get Amorim in. He's got a couple of decent fixtures in Ipswich, and then he gets into some real tough ones going into December. So we're going to see what this side's made of leading up to Christmas. And I will leave you there because I'm freezing. It's getting dark. And please like, favourite and subscribe if you are here this long, and enjoy these videos of me out and about talking United. Peace.